Since I arrived in America and became more accustomed to the American culture, at least a part of it, I noticed that people seem to be more encouraged to share their emotions. When meeting a new person, it's very common to share genuine enthusiasm and positivity as a basis for bonding. French interactions are way more nuanced, very often leading to the misconception that French people are not very friendly or don't care much. It's just cultural. Both of those cultures have their ways to share and connect. With this significant primary difference, how do these two cultures manage to display and process emotions beyond the first introduction? Let me delve into further details after a short introduction. Hello, my name is Margot and I'm a French individual living abroad in New York City. If you are interested in cross-cultural stories, this channel is for you. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button. This topic fascinates me, especially as an actress. French people have the reputation to be romantic or dramatic, but I think this is a misconception rooted in fields such as literature and cinema. French movies' topics are much more emotional and tortured than the American equivalent. But the way of displaying emotion is much more subtle. And this is very funny to me because the American actor training is all centered on the character, emotions, and feelings, while the French acting training celebrates the power of literature and is focused on the lines. Some situations sometimes puzzle me. And as I mentioned it in a previous video, when you're asking a French friend, how are you doing? It will lead to a no filter mini therapy session with a broad spectrum of emotions, including and mostly centered on the negative ones. How are you doing with an American friend seems to be more a formality. And I've learned with time to share the right amount of drama with my friends just to save our friendship. The concept of boundaries in America is high, and believe me, I get it with time. In my perception, the way to display and process emotions in France is more intuitive. There is no official limit for better or worse. From what I have observed in America, a sensitive topic would lead to a proper conversation, which is going to be planned. And when the topic is really too heavy for a friend, this friend will advise you to get help from a professional or to use some tools such as EFD, EMDR for traumatic events. Therapy, in my understanding so far, is way more accepted in America than in Europe. Is it because the goal of becoming a better self is more an individual path in America and a more collective one in France? Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section below. Don't hesitate to share, like, so the community can keep growing. Next episode, I will share my honest feedback on Expat life. Stay tuned, à bientôt, take care.